We are back. So where did this thing actually started of me deciding to finally make a video again, and that too about this topic, patriarchy. So as I was saying, what patriarchy means to me as a 20-year-old. So it all started with a simple YouTube reply to my comment. Actually, I was seeing a video on this YouTube channel Swaddle about how we consider virginity as an honor and stuff, which is actually nothing but patriarchy binding us or trying to oppress us down. Because I believe that it is a personal choice having it is a personal choice which should be based on consent of both parties, and it's personal, as simple as that. So the notion of honor and tradition for virginity is an absolute rubbish. It depends on the girl, on the boy, it depends on both of them having consent of the act. So yeah, so in that after watching that very informative video on that channel, I had simply written a comment that was it goes like this, that virginity should be a personal choice, not a societal norm. Exclamation mark period. So I got so many replies on that, and it was one of the highlighted comment. Even if you now go to the video in the YouTube channel, you will find my comment. So what uh, what left me astounded, or what left me shocked, was the nature of some comments, and specifically one comment. There was a guy there who commented saying that if I'm a guy and I'm virgin, I deserve a virgin girl. Deserve is a very heavy word, and when not used in the right context can make very wrong connotations. So there is nothing such thing as deserving. Like, you don't decide. You being your personal choice does not give you a right or privilege to judge someone on their based on their personal choices and ridiculing them or discriminating them or saying that you deserve. What are you trying to say, that virgin people are better than non-virgin people or something like that? Then let me tell you, it's absolute rubbish. As I told, this is all and this comes from a guy. He's not like, he's what, maybe 20 to 22-year old, who's someday going to be one of the future of the country as the youth of the country, and he has this kind of thinking, such patriarchal deep rooted thinking, and he has casually spoken about it, because we have made patriarchy so casual in our countries, in our lives, in our daily lives. We have made patriarchy so casual that this guy comes onto a YouTube platform and comments it as if it's a fact. It's a fact, and he is saying something in which he believes. And why is it so? Because he was raised in that manner, because he's taught, he's raised in a patriarchal manner, and he understand that he deserves. So this made me, to make this video after a year, to question, to want to know people's opinion about it, people of my age group, basically girls and boys like me, who think about this topic, and what do they think. Do they really agree with this guy? Because that is nothing but an absurd and useless and totally nonsensical comment, which is nothing but going to increase, or somehow, the right word will be encouraging the patriarchy system. So this came as an absolute shocker to me, because we are in 2021, and India is a developing country, as we all know, and it is leading towards being a progressive nation too, in one. And as in my previous videos of last year, I have spoken about Sanatan Dharma that comes from our country, our very own India, the Sanatan Dharma, the way of life, which is such a liberated, open-minded, and possibly the one of the best kind of conducts of life that one can have. And such comments, such patriarchy in the country which gave birth to such a beautiful conduct of life, which only talks about liberalism. It only talk about liberties, open-mindedness, one's personal choice, consent, everything, and it's so liberal to this modern world that you can actually relate to it, belonging to that country. And being one of the patriarchal country doesn't suit you, because come on. And why is it that there, you know what, also this is a notion I got to know. So when we talk about, as we know, the movement Black Lives Matter that happened last year. So I when I was going through that, like the differences or inequalities among whites and blacks in the America, in the USA, United States of America, and all those things that happen in India, that discrimination happens on the base of caste, religion, gender, and everything. But what is a what is my personal opinion is that we really, even if we say we want gender equality, we don't really want it. We want one gender, either the male or the female, to be superior to each other, because this is what it is all about. Why? Because see, why is this happening so much, the discrimination? It is this deep need in us to prove yourself superior and make someone feel inferior to yourself on the basis of their color, caste, creed, religion, sex, gender. It happens. And this gender inequality that we are talking about, what I have experienced right now, people don't really want gender equality, be it men or women. One of them is trying to oppress the other, and the oppressed one is now trying to stand up and trying to oppress the other. They don't want to come together to a focal point and start works or be